Hello everybody, I'm Alfred, and the video we're about to watch is the trailer for Fantastic Beasts. Now this is Fantastic Beasts 3, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Let's check it out.
Kingdom of Bhutan. Some of our most important magic has its origins there. And they say if you listen carefully enough, the past whispers to you. The world is...
You have to watch out for, things like this. And this is why I keep emphasizing over the importance of Christians, taking over the entertainment landscape. We should ensure we create a world where there's nothing that is anti-Christian. When it comes to everything, basically. Just the same way the LGBTQ people are trying to their best so actively to make sure that there's nothing in this world that doesn't have their emblem, their logo on it. That's why we have gay burgers now. You have companies that change their logo every Pride month, to include the symbol of an organization, a movement, a belief system. We Christians, we have been given the mission to evangelize the world, but other people are evangelizing and forcing, and they have put their movements as social justice as a cause that, if you are against, you are evil, you are bad, and all that. We must let the truth be known, and we must take the lead. Now, this movie promotes witchcraft and casts witchcraft and satanism in a positive light, because all witchcraft is satanism, basically. That is just the fact. And you can hear them saying, if you listen closely, you hear the voices from the past, and of course that also refers to hearing from ancestors or people who have died and passed. Now that is necromancy, and that is a form of witchcraft. It is very unfortunate that this is what is being taught and normalized, and people are desensitized to. There are some people who are watching this and are wondering, why is this guy talking like this? But you have to understand that these are ancient religions that are coming back, and they are doing it in a nonchalant way. These are things that people were killed for. These are things that people died over. When you look at the dark ages, and you look at the certain wars, and belief systems that people had. This is something that is very serious. Most of the people who are starring in these movies or involved in the production, in as much as some of them are ignorant to a certain degree, many of them are actually witches and wizards, and they know what is happening, and they know what they are trying to do. Obviously those who are at the very top are who are creating it are obviously they are long dedicated to satanism and evil. That is a fact, and that is basically what the management of Disney is.
We know it is coming undone. Things that seem unimaginable today will seem inevitable tomorrow.
I imagine that you're all wondering why you find yourselves here. From this moment forward, each of us has been assigned a role to play.
If we're to defeat Grindelwald, you'll have to trust me, even when every instinct tells you not to.
Dumbledore asked that I give you something, Jacob.
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh!
What you're doing is madness. With or without you, I'll burn down their world. Do you really intend to turn your back on your own kind?
One thing that movies like this do is that not only does it desensitize people to witchcraft, it desensitizes people to people who practice witchcraft and ancient arts of this sort that basically dabble with things that are demonic. And another thing that it does, the same thing with superhero movies and the direction that superhero movies are going with the mutants and all of that, it makes people crave, especially kids. It awakens a desire for the supernatural power in this direction, in the direction of this witchcraft and satanism and all of that. It makes people even though for most people, they of course put it as it's just a movie or it's just entertainment, it's fantasy, but they now have fantasies and dreams of possessing this kind of power and power in this direction, and supernatural power. So when someone presents them with any sort of supernatural power, especially from the devil, and in line with witchcraft, if they see any thing that seems like there is some validity to it, that some supernatural powers are actually at work, and it's possible to obtain them, it will make people go there. That is what it does. It inspires that desire and that taste for it. Keep in mind that as Christians, we have our own supernatural power, but our supernatural power is Christ, the Holy Ghost in us. And the Holy Ghost is is greater than any power out there. However, our abilities are restricted to what the Holy Ghost wants, and things that are of God, and things that are in line with the Bible. For example, the ability to lay hands on the sick and they recover, that's a supernatural ability. But the supernatural ability that Satan promises, those ones are given with the promise and of the ability to basically go crazy and do whatever you want, move objects and do all kinds of crazy stuff, and when people get into those kind of things, astral projection and all of that, you are dabbling in something that you have lost your soul already. For you to get into the door, the devil does not have to tell you what you are doing. He doesn't have to make a deal like sell your soul to me. There is this concept of selling your soul to the devil. The devil is like, give me your soul and I will give you all the money in the world. In real life and throughout the Bible, there is no place where the devil has made that kind of deal with anybody. The devil does not come with the outright, oh, you are going to lose something. The devil lies from beginning to the end. Look at Adam and Eve. Did he tell them the consequences? The devil knew the consequences. He did not explain to them the consequences of their eating that fruit. As a matter of fact, he told them that what God said is a lie. What God said will be the consequences. The devil said that was a lie, and pointed them a picture of, oh, you will know all things like God. You know the difference between good and evil. It will make you powerful. He just told them, painted a picture of, oh, this nice thing, that nice thing, things that allowed them, things that they were attracted to. But he did not deal or address or reveal any of the disadvantages. In the same way, when Satan is making a deal with people today, or the kingdom of darkness, or anyone that is affiliated with Satan's kingdom, when they are making deals or they are selling packages to people, they don't give it to the people, letting the people know, in exchange, you are going to lose your soul, you are going to spend eternity in hell. They just paint them a good picture. Rather, they will lie and say, oh, hell does not exist, or no, all kinds of crazy stuff. Look at the crazy things that the Freemasons believe when it comes to heaven and hell, and Lucifer and all of that. They actually believe that Lucifer is good and that Jesus is the bad fellow, and that two of them are brothers. All kinds of weird stuff. That is the lies that Satan has told them, and they have believed. You see, that is how Satan is. He doesn't make deals and reveal like, oh, in exchange you are going to lose this. He never tells people that what they are going to lose. So for you to get into that door, for you to start dabbling with all these things that the devil, would give, he has already ensured that he has your soul, but he's not going to tell you that,
Rescuing me, are you? Oh, well done.
Off to save the world, are we?
Not to worry. You'll be perfectly safe.
Our war with the Muggles begins today!
we fulfill our destinies and transform the world.
You're not swiveling properly.
I'm swiveling like you're swiveling, Newt.
I don't believe you are.
In any case, that being said, if you're watching this and you haven't given your life to Christ, I'd like you to go to Alfred.vip, click the salvation prayer link in the main menu, and do that. The page will come out that has a prayer of salvation. Say that prayer telling God you want to become a Christian and begin your walk with God. And note, if you would like to start your own Christian, video game company, movie company, music company, just take the first step. When you take the first step, you see that you can take a second and a third and a fourth and another and another and another and so on and so forth. And those are the steps of it. If you're a pastor, your drama department, that is your movie studio. Your choir is your music studio. So get started. For more, check out Alfred.vip.